this is an edition where you get to dance, you get to sing, you get to brush back and be fully entertained. We are coming to you from Moriah for the Moriah Ole Time Wedding in the Tobago Heritage Festival 2023. Of course, this is a reenactment of what weddings on our island once were. This is going to be a great episode as we feature the Tobago Heritage Festival 2023. Come along with us. I'm Davia Chambers. In our stories, we highlight Lake Oto folktales and superstitions, the Black Rock Sea Festival, and Emancipation Day celebrations 2023. Stay with us. Let's Talk Tobago. We'll be right back.
It's everything about the people.
Come out and face the people and them and talk whatever in their mind to talk.
Signal Hill, Patience Hill Electoral District. It's your turn. The THA Executive Council is coming to meet with you as we continue our district town hall meeting series. We invite you to come out in your numbers at the Patience Hill Community Center on Tuesday, 8th August at 6:30 p.m. as the Executive Council members give updates on existing and upcoming programs and projects. You also get the opportunity to share your concerns and ask questions. So join us from 6:30 p.m. on Tuesday, August 8th at the Patience Hill Community Center for the Executive Council's District Town Hall meeting. People of Signal Hill, Patience Hill, Spring Garden, and the Spring Garden Trace, Orange Hill Road, Wim Estate, and Cemetery Street, Lambo, this meeting is for you. Remember, your voice matters.
And there could be no Tobago Heritage Festival without the Lake Oto folktales and superstitions. And it was a very entertaining night. But don't take my word for it. Have a look at this story.
The Lake Oto folktales and superstitions has always been a major highlight of the Tobago Heritage Festival. Despite the rains, many came out in their numbers to witness the retelling of our cultural traditions. This year's presentation, titled The Duke of Lekito, Crave All, Lose All, was presented by the Lake Oto Close Connection Cultural Club.
I have a sword in my hand, help me to use it now. I have a sword in my hand, help me to use it now. I'm going away to watch and pray.
I'm really enjoying the show. It really brings back the feeling of the community. It is a good cultural show. I brought some friends here who's also experiencing it for the first time, and they're having a spectacular time.
I would say that I am definitely enjoying the production tonight. You have a little bit of drama, you have we twang. So it is really interesting, and it kind of like reminds us of how things used to be a long time, because I could tell you, I remember getting my cocktail as well back then, right? So it is really nice, and I think we should definitely continue with this.
I'm Kian Walker Hazel for Let's Talk Tobago.
For this story, you've got to grab your bottle, your spoon, and a drink of choice, because right now we head to Scarborough for the Rum Shop Lime, which has returned to the calendar of the Tobago Heritage Festival. Enjoy!
In its 36th year, the Tobago Heritage Festival has reintroduced on its calendar the Rum Shop Lime. And oh boy, was it an experience! The experience showed how the rum shop was a meeting place for adults in the village long ago. The business of the village was aired by special characters over food and alcohol, bottles, spoon, and a drink of your choice, where one can be sure to hear all about Tobago village affairs.
Tonight has been dubbed the Rum Shop Lime. It was really designed to revisit the days, the ancient traditional days of that, where the rum shop was like a university in sort where you are just going to this place and meet everybody and anybody doing anything and perhaps more under the influence of alcohol or influenced by alcohol in its presence.
Yeah, I come every year for the heritage. It'd be nice, you know what I mean? So I love it. I like some of the old time stuff, some of the new time stuff is a good mix. Because some of the youth now don't know about the old time stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's good to kind of reintroduce a little bit more into the community.
I don't know nothing about it. Like I said, I don't know nothing about Tobago, and I enjoy, you know, the little I get so far.
I'm Crystal George for Let's Talk Tobago.
The Moriah Ole Time Wedding attracts hundreds of spectators every year. And in true Tobago style, come let we go, because there's no other experience quite like this one. We're here at the Moriah Ole Time Wedding 2023, and I have with me two visitors to our beautiful island of Tobago. This is Vintage and Naraya, and they are from Bermuda. I just want you to tell us, how have you been enjoying the Tobago Heritage Festival?
I feel that it's been very eye-opening and a great experience to experience how your culture is set up, and it's been very nice. Everybody has been welcoming and very inclusive.
One of the best trips I've taken so far. I just love it here. The music, the food, everything is just nice. The people are nice as well.
I mean, I saw you in the back dancing.
Yeah.
So we are here with Lyndon Lashley at the Moriah Ole Time Wedding. We've reached down to the recreational ground where the wedding reception takes place. Now, he has been involved in this festival for over 5 years. Lyndon, what keeps you coming back?
Just the love of the arts. Just the love of the arts. We see in as heritage is something that needs a lot more young people in it. What other way to get more young people in than to have those who are just bridging that gap between the old and the young?
And you know, I must ask, how are you enjoying this year's festivities?
Ooh, boy, watch now. If Olia was not here, Olia miss out. If it wasn't here, you miss out.
They definitely missed out.
That alone says everything. If it wasn't here, you miss out.
Beside me is Assemblyman Area Representative for Mason Hall Moriah, Assemblyman Ian Pollard. Now, Mr. Pollard, you have spoken about monetizing the Moriah Ole Time Wedding. Do you mind going into details for us at this time?
The Village Council of Mason Hall Moriah need to come together to have certain aspects of the Heritage Festival monetized here so that those persons from the cruise ship could come and visit here and get some aspects of the Heritage Festival on a 1 hour, 1 hour and a half stop, because it's high time we start to monetize the business of Heritage Festival.
And how have you enjoyed today's festivities?
Oh, it's been great. I'm glad to see that the young persons are intricately involved, and this is how we pass on our history.
How are you enjoying the festivities?
Beautiful. I've been to several of the shows, as many as I could, and I mean, I like it. I love it. The Moriah Wedding is especially nice because I like the dances that they do and all the traditions coming on, and especially the fact that so many of the dancers, participants are so young. It is so good so that they can carry on the tradition.
Is it the first time Mason Hall New Edition folk performers are part of the production?
Yes, because Mason Hall New Edition used to be just dancers, but now they asked me to come and be the artistic director. So I do the music and movement. The group rarely belongs to, the leader is Mrs. Erlene Crooks Ned, and she invited me to be a part of this group.
Keep watching Let's Talk Tobago.
The Tobago Harvest Experience has been added to the Tobago Heritage Festival calendar 2023. We take you to the village right now.
This is Speyside. All are we and who all are we be. This is being Tobagonian. You know, this is what it's about. Sharing and having a society that cares for each other, and we just give. You know, even the strangers within our gates we give. So Tobago just keep being beautiful.
Nestled in the beautiful east side lies the village of Speyside. And for the first time, they incorporated their harvest into the Tobago Heritage Festival. And well, basically, it was all about giving thanks, then on to the eats and drinks.
The Speyside Harvest Festival is actually the only harvest festival that always occurred during the heritage period. And so we just decided this year, since it naturally occurs during the same period, that we should add it to the calendar. And it's really a celebration of Thanksgiving. It's an opportunity for the church and the community to come together and to give God thanks for all of the year's blessings. And so between last year, July, and now, God has been good to us.
It's a unique opportunity. It's something unique. I mean, I had experiences with friends from Trinidad, and they find this harvest phenomenon out of this world. Because I could give you a little story. The first time I brought a friend to harvest, he forgot his wallet in his car. He was like, "Hey, I forgot my wallet." So I was like, "The car is locked. What's the problem?" He's like, "So how are we going to pay for the food?" And then you can imagine the laughter afterwards. So, you know, it's a blessing, it's a privilege, and it's just part of our culture, and we need to enjoy it.
It's quite lively, food, entertainment, and also the people, just unity.
I'm Crystal George for Let's Talk Tobago.
The Black Rock Sea Festival began with the usual wake-up call at 6 a.m. But this year it ended with a pan festival at the Cats and Dramas Pan Theatre. We hope you enjoyed this story.
The popular Black Rock Sea and Pan Festival is back on the calendar, and oh boy, it did not disappoint. The village was awakened to the blowing of the conch shell, signaling the start of the production with the traditional wake-up call at 5 a.m. This was followed by a procession through the streets alongside dancers, drummers, steel pan bands, and fisher folk. Then it was time for the boat christening and popular stain pulling.
I'm pleased with the turnout. For us, it's about learning from this experience today to move forward to bigger and better heritage festivals. These things are part of our culture, and we need to keep them.
And so far, I really enjoyed everything, especially like the live music. Yeah, in general, it's just a really nice vibe.
Black Rock welcomed for the first time the addition of a pan festival, which included Cats and Jammers, the pride of Black Rock, and a selection of other Tobago bands. I'm Kian Walker Hazel for Let's Talk Tobago.
The Tobago Heritage Festival 2023 ended on August 1st with the Emancipation Day celebrations in Crown Point. So we take you there right now. Here are the highlights.
Footprints to Freedom, the theme under which Tobagoanians commemorated this year's Emancipation Day celebrations. It's a remembrance of the liberation granted to enslaved Africans throughout the British Empire in 1838. It also marks the many struggles and myriad achievements of African ancestors and their descendants. Following the procession from Crown Point to Store Bay, patrons enjoyed a vibrant cultural show at the Store Bay Beach facility. The distribution of awards was another high point during the Emancipation Day celebrations. Winners in the various Tobago Heritage Festival competitions were awarded for their top performances. Just over 20 cultural stalwarts were honored for their decades of contribution to the growth and sustenance of the island's many cultural art forms.
Don't send me flowers when I die, but give me my flowers now. And it's good that, you can recognize and pay homage to the living human treasures while they are around and kicking. And I think I speak on behalf of all the other awardees, the pride and honor they feel, as well as the humility of being honored by the THA.
I feel elated in receiving this award because over the past 20 years, I've been doing a lot of cultural costumes, spiritual clothes. I did for as far as Malik folk performers, a lot of other dance groups within Trinidad and Tobago, and I just feel honored in receiving this plaque today.
This award is a special one. At least I've received a lot of awards before, but this one is special because my mother passed away about 2 days ago, and this one, I received this one in memory of she.
The Emancipation Day celebrations concluded this year's Tobago Heritage Festival activities, which was themed All Are We and All Are Who Are We Be. I'm Amadara Mills for Let's Talk Tobago.
So that's how we bring this edition of Let's Talk Tobago to a close. We thank you so much for joining us as we highlighted all things related to the Tobago Heritage Festival 2023. Remember to follow us on all of our social media pages, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. On behalf of all of us at the Department of Information, Office of the Chief Secretary, I am Davia Chambers. We do hope that you have a safe, productive, and fantastic week. We'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.